No plan survives first contact with the enemy. So I'm sure you trained hand-to-hand combat, right? Takedowns and everything. How did all those theories work out when you first had to try them out in real life?
They never work out because a real fight is not, you can't replicate that. And all the twisty locks and all the things you want to do, let me tell you something, they don't work when someone wants to fight you or try to end your life. So it's much more dynamic.
And there's your answer. All those things that I studied, all those things that I practiced were not in contact with the enemy. They did not, I did not go on the battlefield with them just yet. And this crisis forced me on that battlefield. And some things worked, and some things I realized I didn't train enough, and some things I realized I did not understand well enough, and some things I realized I did not practice correctly, and some things I just didn't practice at all because I did not know I would need them. It's just that simple. But once you are victorious on that field of battle, right, then you can talk about it. Because if it didn't kill you, then you got through it. Okay, now you have experience. Now you have the scars, right? You have the scars on your body. You have the scars in your psyche. Now you're able to actually understand how those pieces fit. But until you get to that battlefield, it is just theoretical. And the biggest issue with studying spiritual arts, martial arts, survival arts, whatever it is if they're not used on a regular basis, and let's say your life doesn't require you to use it. Let's say you were training how to do takedowns, right? But never had an opportunity to do a takedown. What happens is all that training creates arrogance. The arrogance that, yeah, I got this. Dude, I've been doing this for years. Every day. I got this. But you've never checked it out. You've never had to do it in the heat of battle and survive. It is that arrogance that is a very, very big part of our human condition and a very big part of the lessons we have to learn. So while the training is crazy important, nobody really talks about the arrogance that you're training as well. And this is not true of Eastern training as it was created in the old days, because there you would go into battle on a pretty regular basis.